Thank goodness for playmats. It makes my job so much easier to tell who's on what side. Okay, let's set up a prediction poll here. Prediction poll going live now. Go ahead and begin your gambling, everybody. Yeah. Dominic needs a playmat. The trash island in the Pacific is all used sleeves, yeah. It could be. Sometimes cards I buy come in cardboard top loaders. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I've seen that, Poing. I've seen that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, 90s MTG affiliate TCG Player ships a lot of their cards now in sustainable packaging. I got a couple of mailings of cards from TCG Player direct, and they were in like sustainable packagings. Shipping shields, they're great. Okay, I'll look into that.
Glad I didn't waste time for it. Yep.
Prismatic Ending, hit Ragavan. Oh, that's interesting. Top loader's hard to get. Yeah, supply chain. I watched a 1 hour doc about the supply chain issues that are going on right now around the world, and it's just an interesting situation. It's going to be hard to solve. I do things like that in my downtime. Flannel shirts for Jeskai Stoneblade. Agreed. I think Force of Phil said Stoneblade players wear backwards caps, but he was not wearing one. I saw also a video on Gavin Verhey's Good Morning Magic channel where they talked about new sustainable packaging they're working on for Magic products. So it seems like they have some things in the pipeline, and hopefully the reaction will be better than the Modern Masters 2015 packaging. They've already changed packaging for some commander decks and stuff to be more sustainable, they were saying.
I'm gonna crack this. 1, 3.
Is that end of the main page on the cast in general?
Sure. What's up, Ledgeview? No alchemy cards. The alchemy cards look cool, though, I think. I like the wacky mechanics.
Pass turn. Upkeep.
Exile, bottom, hand. DRC. I'm gonna force that pitching force.
Fighting over a Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Surveil. leave that on top. 3.
Right, don't look. Every time you're over here, man, I never draw land. every week you look at me, and every week I don't draw land.
62% favorite for Jeskai Stoneblade, Force of Phil, says chat. Treyu, thanks for the follow.
Go.
Oh, Mystic Sanctuary. Okay. Untap. I draw.
Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Delver. Another force from Force of Phil. This time pitching Thwart.
What is this? Thwart. Whoa.
Stunt
Okay.
anything.
Move combat.
Stop it. Just stop. Yeah, just stop anything.
Pass to you. Sure.
Dragon Shield Channeler, yeah.
Untap. Draw. Move to combat.
Yep.
Swing in. 7. Pass to you. Untap. Draw. Wasteland.
Yep.
I'm gonna waste your tundra.
That on the stack. I'm gonna flash and Snapcaster.
Okay.
Target source splashes
Sure.
towards your DRC.
With that on the stack, I'm gonna cast Brainstorm, Surveil.
Wasteland's actually in the graveyard.
Okay.
Mystic Sanctuary.
Probably
Okay.
more color drop just to get something back. I think this is
I'm gonna put source splashes on top.
Okay. So the Surveil.
Surveil resolves.
Put this in the yard. Brainstorm.
But like this has to attack to get this.
Okay. Hopefully first. Sure.
Yeah.
Tribal Wars.
Yeah.
Put 2 on top.
Should have your L-Stack. You got it on this.
Cool.
Could have played multi-player.
Okay. Swords of Plowshares resolves.
This is in. This is in.
It's in. Yep. And then this is gone. Okay. Cards in hand.
One.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna double bolt you. You're good.
Oh, I agree. Checkers. Yep. Swinging.
I'll keep
You're 3. Go ahead.
one on the bottom.
You take 2.
2,
Good
4.
to go.
Yep.
Might as well.
Like this one. So you'll get another one. This is still exiled, so it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. Got it.
How about?
Ledju is one of our best. Look at all those beautiful badges. Graveyard Order is a myth. Yeah.
I recommend this.
You did get a Vista, didn't you?
Well, I need to go read your
Good.
block.
Okay.
If I'm going to win this game. Alright.
Yeah, no, you take one of that guy out, and then you guys do this guy killed. Yeah.
You got it.
Come in and keep the overthing.
Yep.
It's okay. Not sure if you're playing ready.
Extra removal spell.
Yeah, the removal spell's got you there.
You know, I basically don't run Chalice this time around. Just to, because I feel like it's way too much.
Interesting. So
Force of Phil down a game here. And an end of turn Brainstorm for Dominic with a fetch land in play. Immune to Wasteland at the moment is Force of Phil. which matters.
Effectively a tri-land without being.
Attack with
Okay.
Yep.
Untap. I draw.
Yeah, probably should have just pinged the mimic.
Yeah, Mimic was the yeah. Ping
Cards
and
in
then you
hand?
still had 2 block. You still had to take care of blockers. And then was the obvious
crack
choice.
this.
I don't think it matters.
No,
Just
no,
correct.
I was gonna
you
lose.
need a second blocker to stall.
Right. And then I lose both my creatures. I was just gonna lose.
Yeah.
A volcanic island. The blue-red deck in current Legacy, seeing so much discussion about bannings, unbannings in Twitter and Reddit and all that, but like, do we have any blue-red Delvers players in chat? Are you having fun playing as the deck? Like, is playing blue-red Delver against... Let's assume you're not playing mirrors all day. But are you having fun playing the deck against other decks? And not just because you're winning, but, like, do you like the deck? Let me know.
Oh, the green sun one? Yeah. I missed the land
Colorless.
I like how you can, like, your opponent fetches it.
True name Nemesis. And Terminus. How it currently stands, no, Lepark does not enjoy. I do miss Young Pyromancer. I like that card. I'll agree with that. I love Young Pyromancer. Brainstorm, make a token. Ponder, make a token. Bolt you, make a token. I love that. Other than possibly being outclassed. Yeah, I guess there's just no room for Pyromancer. Like, you wouldn't cut Ragavan, Dragon's Rage Channel, or Murktide to fit a Pyromancer in the deck at this point. Yeah. Probably wouldn't even be good, too.
I'm gonna Fire Blast that.
Sure will. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, so every time you fetch, you get 3.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's
See-
see. I
see what
think I
the one-
have exile 4, pay 3, cast Murktide, so easy path.
Yeah.
Counterspell on Murktide.
Yeah.
Which one's going up?
All the elementals.
Oh, in general.
Yeah, the 5 from Modern Horizons 2. Solitude,
Oh, the yeah.
And I'm gonna see if this
Yeah,
one
they're all
works.
going up.
No, they are.
Fire Blast.
I have one actually. Really? Borrow, yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
I got it for like $4.
Sure.
Heavily.
All right, Swords of Plowshares hits Murktide regardless. And I believe it was a 5 or a 6. All right, it was a 6.
After I draw, I will have 5.
Oh yeah. That's the game life one too. Game 1 for.
Yeah, I agree with that, Cosmic Coil. I'd like there to be other top decks. Another top deck, I should say.
4 to cast Tide for 4/4.
Okay.
And then he's a 4/4. Pass to you.
All these
I'm
back.
sorry.
Sure.
I'm going to.
No prismatics.
You guys can so
Okay.
get the
Stoneforge Mystic comes down for Force of Fill.
I'll get Batter Skull and pass.
During
Gets
your
Batter
end step,
Skull.
that's good.
A Tar Fire on Stoneforge Mystic, though. Just trying to fix something here.
Chris?
Yep.
Does anyone have a good Pox list? No, nobody has a good Pox list. The answer is no. I'm just playing. Keith Masterflex asking about their outfit. Oh, man.
During your end step, I'm going to flash in Brazen Borrower.
You got it, man.
Sure.
Okay.
Untap.
Untap. Combat.
I really don't like all the joking around in the background. Magic is supposed to be serious. People still play Batterskull, Moses. Oh, wow. I got something working now that hasn't been working since we started the stream. I can now see chat in real time and not 15 seconds later. Wonderful. This is huge.
Oh,
Yeah, that's meaty now.
Got a draw?
Yeah. Oof.
I'll pass to you.
Yeah, it has to be legendary to get it.
Brutal. Okay. Untap. I draw. Pass to you.
Good.
All right, Prismatic Ending hits the Dragon's Rage Channeler, and Phil has had plenty of removal.
I'm going to cast Brainstorm in response to that. Sure. I'm going to cast another Brainstorm in response to that.
Yes, sir.
Another Brainstorm in response. We've had Force of Phil share a bunch of deck lists in our Discord server. If you're not in our Discord, join the Discord. If you're in the Discord, someone make a post tagging Force of Phil and asking for the deck list, and I'm sure he'll get around to it.
DRC.
Yes, sir.
Ponder.
Yes, sir.
Surveil.
But you're
Yeah,
part
sorry.
of it.
What is these?
That's the card in my hand.
Oh, that's in your hand. I see.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're looking at a ponder. I understand that.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
All right. Perfy says, chat, what do you think are the top 3 most powerful cards printed in each Modern Horizons played in Legacy? Legal and not. Are there any banned Modern Horizons cards? Oh, Ren and 6, right? Ren and 6.
I'm living on the edge, man.
Is Ren and 6 the most powerful card in Legacy in Modern Horizons history. Oh yeah, there's also Astrolabe. Yeah. I think some people in chat want us to unban Ren and 6. All right, someone said Hogak.
Pass to you.
Beats.
Sure.
I'm gonna play this for turn.
Is that basic mount?
Basic mountain. Just like we drew it up.
Okay.
I'm going to cast this.
Spicy new card, Cemetery Illuminator.
This.
Okay.
How do I do this? I want to go like.
Yeah, it's got to be like Ren and 6, Force of Negation, Saga. That would be mine. Saga's raw power is really high.
So now you can cast instants off the top of your library that are.
I can cast instants off the top of my library.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna pack it in.
Yeah.
All right, going to game 3. Going to game 3, folks. Echo of Eons, excuse me, is not in the top 5 even, I don't think. Maybe not even top 10. Solitude and Prismatic Ending are solid though.
Dom is the most professional amongst us because he doesn't use a playmat. Purple never used playmat.
I'll keep. Do they actually not?
For some reason, it seems like they just never take the time to play the playmat.
Okay. Fetch.
Depending on like what your hand was, I mean, it should have been the right place so you can circulate later.
Yeah, that's true.
Are there any, like, and I'm talking about new cards, I'm not talking about a card from Visions or something. Are there any new cards, because we just saw Cemetery Illuminator on the table. Are there any new cards that you have your eye on, chat, and maybe after a ban update happens, maybe you could try out some new spice? Are there any new cards that you really like from Modern Horizons or any newer set that you just have like a play set sitting off to the side and dying to get to use? Because I have a few. Few cards that are just like not quite there right now. And yeah. Court of Grace is a good one. Yeah. Court of Grace is on my list. Court of Cunning as well. Oh, Terramander, my heart. Bertram is going to play the Stranger Things characters. That's fine.
Like the power levels of cards in here are like
Brainstorm, Surveil.
Yeah.
Carcass.
Sure. Is that before the Surveil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't skip that one. My nephew said
The full art Snowland pixel secret lair are really cool. Adeline. I forgot which one is Adeline. Scary Terry, yeah. Ethereal Forager. My Ethereal Foragers never really had a chance to shine, too. They're sitting in a binder somewhere, sad.
I'm gonna brainstorm a response to that.
Sure.
Yeah, those are unglued islands that are altered. Oh, Adeline. Yeah, I played against Adeline in Historic Humans.
Sorcery land artifact. That jazz. So he has delirium.
A Historic Humans player dropped an Adeline on me and just destroyed me with that card. And I never forgot.
17.
Yep.
Yes, those are brand new ones. Yes.
It can clock faster than Cauldron, yeah. not better than Cauldron, though, for sure. Cauldron is ridiculous with the Indestructible. Source of Plowshares on Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Pass to you.
Yes.
Sure.
Stoneforge.
Cauldron.
Good to go.
I'm good.
Good.
Okay. Draw.
I will
Untap.
sing
Move to combat.
Yep.
Swing into Dragon. You're gonna block.
Yep.
Okay. Delver. Sure. Pass to you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Retroclear cuts 2, so I'm being...
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
No worries. So, okay, so you got...
This match has mostly consisted of Dominic dropping threats and Force of Phil exiling them.
So for yours,
1, 2, 3.
Sure. He's at Batter Skull.
So I got one total included.
Okay.
Batter Skull to hand for Force of Phil with Stoneforge.
Okay. And so I'm gonna crack.
Batter Skull feels
And with the crack on the side.
somewhat game winning if it comes down. Source of Plowshares on Delver.
Yep. 2. It's got swords.
Sprite Dragon is another card I miss using. I really liked Sprite Dragon. From the moment they printed Sprite Dragon, I've been in love with that card.
Stoneforge Mystics, each drawing a card. Did work.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Hey, crazy. The quality of the camera is pretty nice. What is it? It is a GoPro 10 Black camera. Mounted on a tabletop tripod. I don't really recommend recording Magic matches or anything long with a GoPro, but it's what I have, and I have a setup that makes it easy for me to use. So, yeah, don't take that as advice that you should go buy one for recording Magic, because it's not great for that, to be honest.
Combat.
I have to go through a whole bunch of steps in order to get it in front of you right now to watch.
Got 5 times.
Basically, when a GoPro records, it only records an 8-minute.
Give me
It only records for 8 minutes, and then it makes a new video.
No, it's still during your inception.
And if you're someone who doesn't have a great video editing setup or is not familiar with ways to very quickly yeah, skip that part. It's not great. As far as I know, you can't change that in camera, no.
I'm gonna cast Brazen Borrower or Petty Theft on the token.
I'll bring some response to the petty theft.
Sure.
Most cameras can't record for a very long time. Like even DSLRs and mirrorless cameras, most of them have a limit.
This guy just dropped off some bolt.
Fuck me.
All right. Sorry about the language. Mystic Sanctuary comes in. And looks like it's going to put Swords to Plowshares on top. Force of Fill has been able to deal with every creature so far. And here's Cemetery Illuminator again.
Sure. What are you getting rid of?
Get rid of lightning bolt.
You gonna swords me?
Sword your DOC.
Can I see this real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, it's once per turn. So even if I destroy this,
What's up, MTG Master?
top of your library.
What do you mean?
If I were to get rid of this, you would still.
No, if you get rid of it, the
Okay.
effect's on, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Untap. I draw. Cards in hand.
3.
Duration.
Sure.
Are we rich? We got free McDonald's right now.
All right, more joking around in the background. This is not acceptable. What have I missed? You missed a couple of rounds of mostly Ragavans jumping around.
Hand. Bottom. Exile. I'm gonna cast this. And I'm going to Red Elemental Blast.
The blue card is Cemetery Illuminator from Crimson Vow. Bertram says, I feel like we were all the anonymous viewers of Squid Game watching the contestants through a screen as they challenge themselves to win the game. That's basically what this is. This is exactly that.
Cards in hand.
Yes, check out the Eternal Dirtles podcast.
Okay. Untap.
Force of Phil has a podcast. You were also betting on the contestants, that's true.
4, 5. Of which 4 instants or sorceries.
Yep.
Making him 7/7.
7/7 Murktide comes down.
Down to 12.
We're cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's insane.
That's insane. Stoneforge can put back into play a Batterskull return to hand. Let's see if Force of Phil opts for that. Yep. Oh, but doesn't put it. Oh, but the Stoneforge was summoning sick. Okay. Forgot about that part. So a 7/7 Murktide needs to be dealt with. It looks like Force of Phil has another Cemetery Illuminator in hand. There is a Swords to Plowshares in the graveyard. Yeah, that's the actual printed extended art version.
Does this affect other cemetery?
No, it doesn't see other cemeteries.
Alright. Good game, Dan. Holy cow.
I'm gonna force pitch and brainstorm.
I actually like. I did misplay though. A little bit. I should have gotten. I definitely shouldn't have gotten 2 plus books. I should have probably gotten.
Yep.
I was thinking that I was going to be out there,
God
but
damn,
I was
I
like,
guess I should have.
All right. A little bit of frustration there for Dominic. Another Source of Plowshares removes the 7/7 Murktide. And now Dominic with no threats on the board. I mean, Force of Fill has removed like 60 creatures so far in this game. There is a Brazen Bower, I think, on an adventure right now. I'm assuming that's on an adventure. It does not have the proper adventure token to indicate, so we'll never know. Okay, there it is. And it gets swords. Oh my goodness.
I draw.
so
How many of a card is going to be misleading with all of these guys?
That's game.
yeah, you're going to do anything.
Yeah, I
you're gonna do
think-
crazy broken stuff anyway.
I don't even
but,
know how
like,
many times I got swords. Yeah, that deck's good. I don't know.